Welcome back to All Elite Spotlight. My name is TNT, and we're going to preview the upcoming AEW Collision this Saturday night. Looks like they'll be coming from Oceanside over in Southern California, and they're coming off a very hot Dynamite where we saw the unthinkable, or maybe not so unthinkable, of Swerve Strickland becoming, or cementing rather, his title as the most dangerous man in AEW by taking that all out, all that aggression out on Kenny Omega. But enough about that. If you want to hear about this past Dynamite, I did do a video on it that reviewed the entire show, so please check it out. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, all that good stuff. All right, so on to Collision. We have 3 matches so far that have been announced and promoted. The first being Thunder Rosa, former AEW World Champion, Women's World Champion, coming back to face in her first match in a long time since, I believe, All in Texas. She laid the challenge out to the Triangle of Madness, and none other than Julia Hart, former TBS champion, has accepted. So Saturday, we'll be seeing a returning Thunder Rosa against Julia Hart. Now, I don't know exactly what to expect for Thunder in her first match back in AEW, but I do like the matchup. Former champions each at each end of the corner there. So looking forward to it. And it looks like Thunder is going to possibly be stepping up to help Statlander a bit, since we found out back in Dynamite that Statlander is not cleared to wrestle for at least another 2 weeks. Moving on from there, we do have the first ever title defense for Set Rodeo, the Trios Champions. So after winning the titles from the Ops, they have not actually fought much as a team. They fought separately a whole bunch, but this will be their actual first title defense, and they'll be going up against the Gates of Agony and Ricochet, known collectively as the Demand. So it'll be interesting to see if, with Hangman, him focused on MJF right now, I would imagine for me that would be a little bit of a distraction. So, and I know Jet Speed, they've been talking about as a tag team just between Kevin Knight and Speedball that they're looking for regular tag team championships. They're looking for singles championships. They're not just focusing on being trios. So this may be a short-lived team. And when you think of the Demand, they're a pretty solid trio. So they might do well representing the Trios Championships. However, they also have Jack Perry back there that they've been attacking and dealing with. So it's a possible that we see Perry come out and interfere in the match or cost them the match, get some payback for the beatdowns that they've been giving him. It's definitely a possibility. I would say, if I had to pick, that Set Rodeo might lose the titles here, and the Demand might get some gold. I mean, the Gates of Agony, they've definitely been here for a while, and can't say they don't deserve to have some success. But we'll see. We'll see if Hangman can stay focused, if there'll be an issue there that ends up costing them the match, or if Perry will get involved. You guys let me think in the comments what you're thinking there, if you agree, or with my pick of the Demand getting the titles on Saturday or not. And the match that I'm most looking forward to is the Claudio defending his CMLL World Heavyweight Championship against the Walking Weapon, Josh Alexander. Now, here we do have the conflict between not just those two wrestlers, but between their groups as well. So the Death Riders and the Don Callis family have been going at it physically and with words. So I would imagine that there's going to be some sort of interference, some sort of gang warfare, for lack of a better term, in this match, so I wouldn't expect it to just go straight bell to bell without seeing any members of their respective groups getting involved. But I'm sure it will be an amazing match because Josh Alexander, former world champion in his own right over with TNA/Impact, and Claudio, I mean, he's had that CMLL title since November of last year, winning it over in Arena Mexico, defeating Gran Guerrero, who had it for almost 1,200 days. So he's been a good champion. I do like seeing him come out with the lucha mask, the Death Rider specific lucha mask. So I would be pulling for Claudio. I like both the wrestlers here, but definitely a Death Riders fan, definitely a fan of Claudio and his ring work. So hoping he can pull it out. But that's going to be another tough one because the Don Callis family outnumber the Death Riders. And let's face it, there's nobody more dastardly or underhanded than Don Callis in AEW. So you never know. You could see a title change here possibly. And it's not like Josh Alexander wouldn't be someone deserving of being recognized as a world champion, even if it is from another company. But my pick will be Claudio. I think he'll find a way to pull it out. And with the backup of the Death Riders, that they will find a way. And in regards to the first match I mentioned, I mean, I would imagine that Thunder Rosa is going to get the win. This is her first match back. She's a former world champion. So we shall see. Other than that, that's where we will leave it. I will be doing a review of Collision following this show. So that should come up Sunday afternoon at the latest, around 4, if not earlier. And just thank you again for all who subscribed, and those who haven't, please subscribe, like, share, all of that. And thank you for again watching this, and I will talk to you again soon. Have a great rest of your day, night, whenever you're watching this, and I will talk to you next time.